Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the FNC New Year's Special Spicy Toho Challenge. We've got, of course, the Fox and the Clown on the scene, and we've also recruited the #1 fan of the podcast.
That's right.
Is it? Oh.
That's right.
Okay.
Young Mizuki Cruz. We're doing something similar to a challenge that we've done in the past, isn't that right?
Yes. In the past, we've sort of invented this new game show called Hot Ones.
Yeah, it's kind of something that we came up with actually on our own.
And we kind of threw it to the side after that because we were like, well, we can't really go much further with this. We can't really expand on the creativity of it.
And I looked it up on YouTube the other day. Someone stole our idea anyway,
and so it's actually very unfortunate, actually.
Yeah. Hungrybox stole it from us.
Yeah.
I heard there's getting a Hungry Box.
But today, we're coming at you with a, what did you call it?
The FNC New Year Special Spicy Toho Challenge is what we're calling it. And we're calling it that for a few reasons. One, it's the new year. It's New Year's Eve. So at midnight tonight, we'll ring in 2022. And also, we've got these Godzilla-themed sauces, some of which are mild and some of which are extremely spicy to the point of danger.
So, a few months ago, I spent $75 on these sauces.
God damn, I did not know you spent that much money on these sauces. All right.
And, so, the first sauce is actually, what is this called? The Kawaii Kaiju hot sauce. This is the mildest one. It's got Godzilla Jr. on it.
This is the second one, if I'm correct.
That is correct.
This is the Queen of the Monsters Mothra sauce here. And it actually looks like it's got some sweet pineapple elements, pineapple habanero. So
now Mizuki actually took a bite of that one and nearly died for some reason.
Yeah, I can't handle spice, and I thought it just tastes good, but it's too much for me.
Yeah, that one was too much, so we're gonna have to be careful.
So the next one is the Death Song of Three Storms. It's King Ghidorah themed, which is actually a pretty cool name for a King Ghidorah.
This one is our second to last sauce. We've got the Fire Demon sauce, the Rodan sauce. So this one, I don't know. This one actually looks like it's starting to get up in that spice level, you know?
Starting. And finally, we have the Doom Inevitable hot sauce, which is obviously Godzilla themed. And I actually tried to get my hands on a DLC sauce that was Space Godzilla themed. I don't know what it was called though.
Has this one even been opened?
I opened it once.
Okay.
And it was horrible.
Okay. So, and there's a couple of extra bonus rules we have here. So one bonus rule, we've got plant-based nuggets. We're only allowed to eat plant-based nuggets for this challenge. Second
They're
one,
actually soy nuggets.
no, they're plant-based nuggets. Don't listen to Don V. They're not they're not soy boy nuggets, I promise. They're plant-based nuggets. Potentially soy, but not soy boy. Okay. Anyway, we also can only drink Stella Artois or Artois. Stella.
We can only drink Rolling Rocks.
We can only drink Stella, Angry Video Game Nerd style. So that's if we have to quench our thirst, this is the only thing we can do.
Yeah.
And so I figure we should probably go ahead and crack these boys open, although I don't want to spill everywhere over Don V's setup. So here you go. Go ahead and get those open.
Wow.
All right.
Are we beginning?
And our moderator will answer the questions for us, right?
And to ask them, yeah.
Oh, we'll ask the questions. We'll ask the questions for us. So first sauce, let's go ahead and coat these boys up.
Kawaii
Kaiju.
And Mizuki's also, not only is he the question moderator, he's the sauce moderator. Yeah. So he's gonna make sure we both have equal amounts of sauce.
So
on each of the wings.
You've never tried any of these, right?
I don't think so. I don't think I've tried any of these.
Have you tried this one, Tyler?
Just a little tad, because I was curious. You know, obviously this one's the mildest, so I figured it would have like the most. Oh shit.
Is that even, or do I need more?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
Ooh, I like to smell this.
Honestly, it might be just a warm-up sauce.
I think it's just a warm-up sauce.
Let's go.
All right.
You do.
No, you have to ask us the question
First?
I think while we eat them, yeah.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Are we both answering this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your favorite kaiju and why? How appropriate for our theme today.
I guess here. Let me think. Favorite kaiju. Well, we did have that one movie that Don B bought from Walmart. That's pretty legendary.
What was it, Raiga?
God Raiga.
Yeah.
God Raiga's close, but not
God
quite
Raiga
there.
is a decent one. Slept on.
Perhaps slept on.
My favorite kaiju is another slept on kaiju. It's actually Gorosaurus.
Gorosaurus? I don't think anyone likes Gorosaurus. Isn't he the dude that just gets bodied repeatedly in all the movies?
I like characters who are constantly getting bodied.
So I'm gonna throw a weird one out
No,
there.
no, I gotta tell you why I like Gorosaurus.
Well, we don't need any explanation. Donby just gets bodied.
He can jump.
Relatable to it?
He
He can
relates.
jump and kick, and he's a T-Rex or a dinosaur.
He can jump and kick those.
Godzilla can't do that.
By the way, he can do that. He can do the
Can't.
flying
Shut the fuck
drop
up.
kick.
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
you can't.
up.
Anyway, here's mine. It kind of comes. It's not even a Godzilla kaiju. It's gonna be from a parallel universe. Back when I was a kid, before I heard of Godzilla, I heard of another kaiju.
Oh, okay.
One called Gamera. Gamera the turtle.
Camera the Brave?
I'm a big Gamera fan here. Gamera has a flying shuttle technology available to him. There's fucking rocket boosters, and he's got the ultimate defense.
You know,
as well as
Gamera
ultimate
actually
offense.
appears in Dragon Ball.
That's
And Dr.
Master
Slump
Roshi rides
multiple
him.
times.
Master Roshi rides Gamera and gets sick because he's constantly spinning.
that's goated, bro. That's even more reason to love Gamera. Honestly.
Alright,
Next sauce.
next sauce.
Was this Queen of Monsters?
Queen of Monsters sauce, yeah.
Mothra themed. Mizuki nearly died when he just tried a little bit of this. So let's see what kind of goes down here on the field.
It's quite generous of you, Don B.
What?
That sauce. How much?
Well,
you
I was
put on
actually pouring it off to the side a bit, so.
it?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Cheers.
Favorite moment of this year?
Why don't you go first on this one?
Favorite moment of this year? When I, favorite moment of this year
I'm having first Hot Ones flashbacks.
was when I watched. I forgot the name.
I'm gonna take my first sip.
Was when I watched No Way Home.
Wow, you forgot from yesterday. We watched No Way Home yesterday.
We did. We went to the theater yesterday and saw No Way Home. No spoilers here because it's pretty recent still, right?
Yeah,
Still
kind
pretty
of.
recent.
Not even a week, I think.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say it was one of the rare movies that lives up to and exceeds all expectations that
Yeah.
you have.
I agree.
I loved it. I loved No Way
It
Home.
was great.
My favorite moment of the year, I don't know if I have a favorite moment of the year because my year was so shit. Probably one of my favorite moments though was, it was probably the combination of doing the PhD proposal and then finishing the work in Berkeley. Then I finally had no stress. I finally was off. I finally didn't have to worry about anything. That was probably the favorite moment of the year, which was also near the end.
Weight off your shoulders.
Weight off the shoulders. Not only that, but also got to hang out with Kieran, a friend I haven't seen in person in probably close to half a decade.
You hung out with Nick
Right.
too, right? The Burtons.
Not Nick, only Michael Burton. Nick was busy doing some other stuff, but did hang out with Michael Burton, the Red Scare, as we call him on the podcast. If you're watching Red Scare, you should do a similar challenge alongside of us.
Alright. Any comments on how the sauce tastes?
I like
tastes
this sauce.
Really good sauce. A little spicier than I remember though.
little sweet action as well, hidden in the back there.
I think this is the most. From what I remember, it's the most flavorful combination with spice.
Oh, have you tried all of them?
And not Rodan.
Oh.
But I've only tried like little dabs of them. So I didn't really get much of a taste, but.
Okay. And remember, we have to do equal coating. So if you want to pour first,
I'll pour first.
I'll let you pour first
It'll
because
match your bid.
I've been going kind of too insane. But I will pour first on the last one.
Okay.
And you have to match up. You know that.
I don't know if I can do that.
It looks pretty good for both of you. Death Song of Three Storms.
Death Song of Three Storms. I think I've had this one. Didn't I put it inside of my yakisoba?
You put it in your yakisoba.
Yeah, it was pretty good if I remember correctly. All right, Death Song of Three Storms. Cheers.
All right. What is your favorite superpower, or what superpower would you like to have?
So, we just saw Spider-Man, and this isn't a spoiler, but Doctor Strange in that movie is insane with his magic. Like, he just has, like, I don't know, just magic powers, I guess, and, like, mirror dimension shit. Super cool. I don't know if I would want that, because it seems like a lot of responsibility to be, like, one of the timekeepers, and, like...
Any specific ability he does?
I don't know. Probably... You know what? Just because it's in the moment, and I don't really care that much about superpowers, I would take his specific ability of pushing the ethereal, like, being out of a person, you know?
Their spirit.
And just having their kind of physical self be separated from their spirit. Because recently we went to play tennis, and there was this kid who was... I wouldn't say he was bullying me,
You know what? That was actually the highlight of my year.
I wouldn't say he was bullying me. We basically, like... commentated a grudge match between this kid and his cousin, and we let them play tennis with us, and then they just took it too far. They just were like going in, they wouldn't leave us alone, and then he tried to steal my glasses. He called me old, and he called me dumb, and then he ran away. And
he also called you very slow.
He called me slow as well. Basically, he was just roasting me. He was ungrateful, and I would have pushed him into the ethereal plane given the choice. However, yeah, that probably wouldn't have gone so well with the law or whatever.
Right,
I don't know if they have ethereal laws, but yeah.
Ethereal laws. Alright, your superpower?
My superpower? I think it's fairly obvious. I'm going to be running through wood.
No!
Running
no.
through wood now.
Running and swimming, I mean, it's basically the same thing.
So you just want to be one with the wood.
Mm-hmm.
You want wood to be part of you, and you want to be part of wood.
Can you give us a single scenario where this would...
Okay, so envision this. I'm running through a warehouse full of pallets, like wooden pallets.
Okay.
When's
the last time you were in a warehouse full of wooden pallets? Just curious.
Oh, and when I say wood, I mean like, you know, like plants and shit.
Okay, yeah. Any type of
so I
fibrous
could like
plant material?
run through a forest, a heavily dense forest, to get away.
Now, I have a question. Would it be faster just run around the trees, or belly flop into the tree with your power?
Belly flop into them.
Well, here's
it's not always about being faster. It's kind of about sort of baiting your opponents to get tangled in the vines and shit.
Here's another question for you. So you can't manipulate the trees or anything. You can only run through them, right? So you say opponents. What kind of opponents are you fighting on a daily basis? What kind of threats are you dealing with?
I don't know. Maybe kids who've stolen my glasses.
Yeah, but in the ever expanding urban sprawl, like for example the tennis court, where would the woods?
You say ever expanding. I say it's time to come back.
So you would become a hermit in this scenario.
It's true.
To be in your natural environment, you would live in a log cabin. You'd be in the walls.
Everything I'd use be made out of wood. Shoes.
You would have wooden clothes. This man would wear a wooden shirt and just be like a Minecraft dude, just so he could potentially run through them. Okay.
All right, next.
I will say, this sauce was not that hot.
This sauce was equally as hot as this sauce.
I'd say it was even less hot.
And my mouth was already primed for heat after this Mothra sauce. So
maybe that was it.
Yeah, I think it was kind of.
This is a bait. This sauce is a bait for the Rodan sauce to come in and fuck us.
So Rodan sauce, I just want to say heat level 10. What was this last sauce? Heat level 8.
Did you say what you say about that sauce?
This sauce seemed not nearly as hot as the Mothra sauce.
Really, yeah.
I'll let you pour this one as well.
Alright, I'm actually making an executive decision and changing up the individual questions because I think it'd be more appropriate.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I kind of think you should get a little more generous there. Just a little.
A little? That's actually a lot for a 10 out of 10 sauce. You know, I'm at Yoshi's.
Yeah,
He's got a little bit more. I gotta be very careful here.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Alright.
Okay, nice. We got the level 10 sauce, second to last sauce here. It's been going by a little quick, you know? I feel like I haven't even had that much spice in my system.
Excited.
Okay.
Alright, this is actually a special question asked by Tavoy.
Okay.
I'm going to both of you. How to talk to girls? Question mark.
How to talk to girls. First
Now,
step.
Actually, I want Donovan to go first since you went first last time.
Okay.
Finish that nugget. You gotta finish that nugget.
Quick tip. You don't talk to girls.
Don't. You don't do it.
Completely avoiding the question.
Girls, they simply don't understand me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's impossible for me to communicate with them.
You want a little more elaborate?
Now, how many attempts have you made to communicate?
I'm too big brain.
You're too
I'm thinking outside the box. Women are always, you know, inside.
Inside. All women.
What do you mean inside the box?
Well, inside, you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what that means, bro.
I
So
don't think I do either.
so how many attempts or when's the last time you decided to put forward this philosophy? I guess.
About maybe like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. This is kind of insane what's going on.
And actually, I communicate with women daily, so.
Well, yeah. I'll admit this sauce went down my throat in the wrong pipe, so now I'm like struggling. I don't want to drink too much beer, but I like really need a cough.
Alright, your turn, Yoshi.
I would say here's the thing about communicating. The same here's the big brain enlightenment play. All right, communicating with women, it's the same as communicating with men, because you want both of them to be attractive to you anyway, right? So you have to make the play. You treat them both the same. You treat everyone the same, and then there's no gender disparities, no gender inequality, and you're attracting both sexes. Even if you're not interested in men, I say you still want men to be interested in you. It's just a flex. It's just a flex, you know? It's just putting more options out there. And when people see a guy come up to you and say, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I like what you're putting out there. Are you interested in going out to a nice little dinner date with me?" And I say, "No, thank you. I don't roll that way, but that's a very kind offer, and I appreciate that." When that happens to you, you get that confidence, and also you're kind of training yourself. You know, you're training yourself to be a well-rounded citizen, I feel like. So that's what I would say. I would say talk to them the same way. Talk to them both. Try to seduce both men and women, you know? That's what I say. But not always try to seduce them. Sometimes you don't always want to seduce them. Sometimes you just want to like communicate with them, especially at work. Let's say you're in a work setting. You don't want to seduce a man. You don't want to seduce a woman at work, right? Then you're just saying, because that's not an appropriate environment.
That's not what Pornhub has taught me, bro.
No, you're gonna get caught for sexual harassment if you do that, bro. You can't be doing that shit. This is why. Here's what you do.
My vision is like delayed.
Here's what you do. Branch off into two branches. The first branch, basically there's two. Don't they say there's two ladders?
Two ladders.
There's the
two
friend.
wolves
There's the friend ladder.
person.
There's the friend ladder and the attraction ladder, right? They always say that men have one ladder and women have two ladders, right? This is what they say. This is the theory. In the men's ladder, you climb and you become a friend, and then when you're at the top of the ladder, you become relationship status. And for women, they put you on one of these two ladders and you go up. You're either on the friend ladder from the start and you can become a really close friend, or you're on the relationship ladder and you become a really close relationship. I say men need to have two ladders as well. Put those two ladders out there. Still, and you have to put them on, you have to put that on par. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. It's a deep question. That's what I'm putting out there for you.
Well, I asked both of you that question. I made that decision to ask both of you. Although you kind of did not even get the answer. You just want a small misogynistic rant.
you
misogynistic.
You kind of went on that red pilled rant.
I love my women.
I love the red pilled rant.
I love my women, and my women love me. But we simply cannot communicate simply because of a brain diff.
Brain diff? I mean, between who though? Between the women and you, or between you and the women?
You might actually have a brain diff with every
Dude,
other human being.
My ears are like webby.
Okay, well that's a perfect time for the final question, right? So it's a little tradition around here. I don't know if you know, to put a little extra on the last one.
I want a little extra.
You're
little,
goddamn
little
insane.
Extra, little extra on that last wing.
You're going to regret this.
I feel like we're both going to regret this. We're both going to find out what the hell is going on.
From both of you. I want you to
Okay. Nice.
Like wipe up a little with the bottom.
Get that dual coating.
Fuck you.
Go ahead.
Okay, don't wipe your eyes though, because now we have sauce on our fingers. Oh shit, I just realized I licked the sauce.
Alright, question.
Wait, go ahead and ask that question real quick.
Before we do this one, what do you think of the last sauce?
It was kind of tasty, honestly.
It was good.
Made your ears
It was
a little
hot.
wetty.
It was a
My
little hot.
ears feel like they're like
Wet.
asleep. You know that tingle you get when your body parts fall asleep?
I don't feel that way with my ears. I do feel my face getting a little hot, but I feel like it's more due to the beer than
My ears feel heavy.
That's the thing. You need to drink more to drown out the sensation.
Maybe that's the beer is doing this.
I don't think so. Anyway, cheers.
All right.
Cheers. Final nug.
Nice job. Since you finished first, I'll ask you first. There's one question.
I'm not the full, bro. Don't ask you.
There's one question you're quite insistent on being on this list. Now, I'm not sure if Yoshi could have answered on the spot.
I don't remember.
Your favorite YouTube video this year. I want you to describe it in detail, since we can't show that.
All
video
Tomorrow's.
here. Oh.
Fuck, dude.
That's
Literally.
a good one. That's a good one.
All Tomorrow's best video I've seen this year.
All Tomorrows.
Describe it in detail for the viewers.
Here's a quick description. All Tomorrows, a billion-year chronicle of the myriad fortunes, and something of man. Right?
I think you may have stolen Yoshi's favorite video right from under it.
What?
No, the myriad species and mixed fortunes of man.
Let me ask you a little extra question because I want a little more out of you. Which was your favorite All Tomorrow's human?
Modular people.
Now, what did you like about the modular?
They were
people?
block people and they all had eyes.
They all had eyes. I mean, with the modular people, it was kind of like out of the doldrums, literal shit-eating doldrums, comes the people that thrive and live in utopia, right?
I think you strategically chose the All Tomorrow's video for Yoshi to like. He's so passionate about that video. He tries to take your Are you okay?
My favorite All Tomorrows would be, honestly,
This shit sucks.
my
Never drink beer.
Dude, we're drinking Stella, by the way. Stella's good. My favorite All Tomorrows would probably be the what are they called? The people who shit to communicate?
I don't remember.
The bone crushers. The bone crushers are my favorite All Tomorrows. Look at this head. Anyway, what's my question?
They
You
shit?
actually have an individual question as well, and it's
My face.
I'm surprised, bro. Like, it's hot, but it's not that hot, I feel like.
Alright, Yoshi, can you give us a personal life hack? I know you're quite frugal and optimal.
A
with
personal
some
life
things.
hack? Here's personal life hack.
My body, you're so
I-
tingly.
I have another. I have one personal life hack for staying fit effortlessly, is to fall in love with cooking if you can. If you can fall in love with cooking, then you'll cook your own meals, which will inherently be healthier, and that's gonna give you a big bonus, and it's gonna save you money. It's basically like a life hack for finance. It's a life hack for not only finance but also for health, and also for personal enjoyment.
And
Because
you know what they say: muscles made in the gym, abs made in the kitchen.
abs made in the
They
kitchen,
say.
but not only abs made in the kitchen, but like culture made in the kitchen. Because when you're learning how to cook like food from all different cultures and all different cuisines, you're getting that culture. You're getting that culture bonus. That's gonna help you talk to different people. Let's say a dude walks up to you and he's saying, "Hey, you know, I like what you're putting out there. What's a good dish I can cook up for breakfast for my little honey?" And you say, "Hey, cook her up a couple of crepes, or clep, as they say in France."
Clip.
It's
What is a clip?
Clep is the French way to say crepe, and it's basically the all, you know, you can cook it savory, you can cook it sweet. I would suggest, honestly, the savory variant, putting a little meat on there if you eat meat. I don't eat meat. Personally, I would put eggs on there. I would put a little egg on there, and I put a little salt on there. Maybe put a little syrup. Maybe put a little syrup.
What
if you
the
want.
fuck is happening?
Is what I would say.
I'm worried. Don't be making a little delirious and start stripping in front of us.
He's going insane right now. Are you even in frame? Are you looking at yourself to see if you're in frame?
I don't know, bro. My face is asleep right now. And so is my
Are you
chest.
drooling a bit?
A little bit.
I can go ahead and tell you guys, like, I teared up a little bit with that sauce, but
You
that
quite
I might be
that was not even close within the top 3 hottest sauces I've eaten in my life, to be honest.
I saw that happen to me.
No shit, something like
I might
that.
be getting a superpower.
He's gonna turn into diarrhea man in a second. These shit
Unironically,
explosively.
my face is asleep. My vision is obscured, and my upper body is also tingly.
It's fucking insane. I don't know. I don't feel that. I could go for another.
I think it's
Another
some kind of reaction with this goddamn Stella.
Can you look into the camera and tell us how that sauce tasted?
Look
I don't
into,
even remember.
Look into here. Look into the stream setup and tell me how many fingers am I holding up.
You got 2. It's like
Okay, how many fingers am I holding up now?
you're changing it.
No, that's just your vision going back and
No.
forth, bro.
My vision is like, if I turn my head, it's gonna like move slowly.
So basically, you got hit by a stun grenade. And
Yes.
This dude got hit with the stun grenade. Here's what we do. It's a tradition around here, not only to put a little extra on the last one, but to also drink the last one
No.
straight up.
No,
Oh,
don't.
Straight up
that's true,
drink the
that's
last
true,
one.
that's
It's a
true.
tradition.
Don't drink my bottle though.
It's a tradition around here to drink the last
you
one.
pour it on the plate and you lick the plate.
Here's what we do. Do you have anything? Oh, there's a half nugget over there.
There's a shot glass.
Oh, this was wet. This was wet.
It's from the Mothra sauce.
Oh,
It like
okay.
seeped into it.
I don't know about this one, bro. I don't know about this. This is wet, bro. Anyway, that's
We
gonna
got
be
this.
it. That's gonna be it. Hey, but if I do it, you have to do it as well, though. That's
Okay,
the
never
thing.
mind.
Okay.
Just lick it off the plate.
Here's
No,
what we
it's
do.
okay.
No, that's okay.
Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the FNC New Year special spicy Toho challenge. It was a pleasure. I had a lot of fun here.
Had a lot of fun.
I hope you learned a lot about me and Don V.
Yeah, I think it was a good one.
You want to cheers? Cheers to the new year. Cheers. You have to cheers in the eyes, bro. Cheers.
Now, you're both hosts of this show. And usually I think on Hot Ones they call out someone or something. At least on the Hungry Box version.
They call out someone.
Yeah, they call out someone to join the show. Is there anyone you want to call out, either of you?
First year we had Mizuki. Second year we had me. There's only one person left.
See.
Only one person left. You know who it is, Don V?
What was it?
We're saying first year we had Mizuki on the show.
Okay.
Second year we had me on the show. Third year, there's only one person to have left. Right?
Yeah, who? You know who? Any guesses?
Any guesses? Any guesses who run a restaurant potentially around here who
JPR
are
Boogie
close
Trainer?
friends?
I want, okay.
JPR, okay.
It's a DLC spoiler.
Okay.
I want you to look into the camera and call him out personally.
JPR Butcherina, where are you?
Yeah, where are you? Where are you?
You're delirious, bro. You didn't even call him out. You just asked where his location was, bro.
So I think that might be everything.
Yeah, JPR Butcherina, we're looking at you. We want to see you tackle the hot sauces next time.
Look how much
Are you a hot boy?
beer I've drank.
He's barely even gotten past the fucking neck of that beer.
How
Meanwhile,
impressive.
your
How
boy is
impressive.
basically done with his first. Maybe that-
Who's the real winner here? Who's the real winner?
I mean, maybe this is why I fared so much better, is because I was drinking all the time.
oh my god, that's poison in a bottle.
All right,